When Lauren encouraged him to go out more and spend more time on campus, he signed up for the Federalist Club with her. And when she became president, he opted to be the vice president. When she encouraged him to get out of his comfort zone and engage with people more, McDaniel would try to do as much. And when she invited him to a graduation party at a bar 2 nights before they were set to graduate, he went, only to spend the entire night alone playing darts in the back. Lauren herself thought Stephen was just a nice guy who was just passionate about other things people deemed weird. Her friends worried, openly warning her that he was potentially dangerous. While they couldn't truly know the extent of how dangerous Stephen was, his love of weapons, collection of knives and swords, and his fear of a coming apocalypse put most who met him on edge. In one instance, her sister Caitlin recalled someone telling Lauren to watch herself with him because he seemed odd, and they were concerned, only for Lauren to laugh at the idea. She thought the idea of him posing any sort of threat was ridiculous, and later responded saying, "Well, if he is dangerous, I'd be the only one who's safe," because she was the only person who was nice to him. With every interaction, Stephen's feelings for Lauren grew. He started to believe that every time she spoke to him, every time she showed him any kindness at all, she was displaying her feelings towards him. After a short while, he asked her out on a date, which she politely rebuffed, reminding him that she already had a boyfriend, a man 20 years their senior. Despite this rejection, Stephen continued to pursue her, asking her out every now and again, to which she would always politely decline. Her rejections did little to actually sway him, and if anything, made his feelings towards her stronger. Her name began popping up in his internet searches, and while looking at her Twitter account in the morning, he proceeded to Google nude Lauren Giddings. Directly after, he also searched for the phrase molest sleeping girl. This type of internet stalking would continue, with him looking at her Facebook and Twitter accounts whilst simultaneously looking at violent pornography and Googling things like choked unconscious, how long wake up. As time went on, Stephen, convinced that they would actually be together in a more real way, stole a master key from their landlord, gaining the ability to enter Lauren's apartment at any time, day or night. He was also able to get a duplicate of her singular door lock in case anything were to happen to the master. As her next door neighbor and a friendly acquaintance, he became well aware of her schedule. He started to note down when she would be away, when she would be in class, and what time she would come back, when she was working, and more, taking special care to learn her regular routine. When she would leave her apartment, he would break in using the keys, skulking around in her domicile for unknown lengths of time. Stephen himself would go on to say he didn't do anything of note in there, and in fact rarely went in there at all. However, upon his arrest, it was found that he did have various articles of clothing from Lauren in his house, including a pair of underwear that she would not have willingly given. After an unknown amount of time, Stephen would leave, going back to his own apartment with any of the items he decided to take, leaving very little trace that he had ever been there.